If you were a man, will you marry yourself? Wow, I remember someone asking me this question before, and I instantly said yes. I don't know about you, but if you're going to answer that question, what will be your answer? Because many of us, we start writing checklist of the things that we want in our husband, the character that he has to possess, all those things, those negotiables and non-negotiables. But the question is, if you were a man, will you marry yourself? Do you see yourself as a wife material? I was creating a content for a longer form video earlier, and God really spoke to me and ministered to me about that question, and it's crazy. But at the same time, it makes sense because many of us wants to have this kind of person or to marry this man, but the reason why there's delay is because it is a preparation. Though that person that God has for you is still in preparation, you too is also still in preparation. I was like, yes, Lord, I believe that I am going to marry myself because first, I am not like secretly sinning, like I'm not having flings, I'm not having like friends with benefits, something. I think that is very important because there was this man that I talked before, and he was like, oh, I want a godly woman. I want a godly fearing woman, God fearing woman. But then he was like asking if I want to compromise because that's how a good relationship works, or because that's how relationship works. And I was like in my mind, alam ba nito yung sinasabi niya when he said that he's looking for a God-fearing woman? A God-fearing woman will not compromise her purity just to prove that she likes you. Because first and foremost, I believe that we women should not compromise our relationship with God. And second is that we should not like in exchange of just proving our love or our worth to someone, to a man, that we should compromise our purity. I mean, I'm a single mom, and of course, you know what I'm trying to say. God put me in a purification process. I am not flirting with anyone, I'm not talking to anyone, and then suddenly here comes a man who just asks if I am willing to compromise for him because that's what a relationship does. And for me, why? I used to do that, but now I would question why. Why would I do that? Knowing how God provided for me, how God started showing me his love for me. I know the world normalizes compromise. Doing things outside of marriage is normal for the world. But as a woman of God, as a woman who's following Jesus, and not only following, but also living a life that reflects Jesus, we women should not compromise our purity just to prove to someone that we love him. While you are waiting for God's man or woman in your life, do not compromise. Just serve well, wait well.